Hi, I'm Alyne. Welcome to my kitchen. And today I'm doing another dessert or snack or whatever you want to call it.
Y'all think she's kind of patting the piggy up for some reason.
Yeah, I'm practicing my recipes for my Just Desserts cookbook that I'm working on. And I've actually made this one before and it's really good.
Y'all, if y'all ever see her make a special pork dish, y'all come check on me.
This is called blueberry cream cheese bars. That's why I said it can be considered a dessert or just a snack or however you want to do it. But let me go over the ingredients with you real quick. First of all, you need it says a 9 by 9 baking dish that is coated with butter. I have an 8 by 8. I don't have a 9 by 9. So mine might be a little bit thicker. And I have got it coated in butter. A lot of butter. Next, you need 1 stick of butter, and it says diced. Well, mine was frozen, so Piggy grated it for me.
Grady.
1 stick of butter grated. 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and I went ahead and sifted that. And I have here 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, and again, I sifted it. Mine had some lumps in it, so I sifted it. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and I sifted it as well. 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt and 1 egg. Now this is for the bottom of the crust and for the top of the crust. Okay. Now for the filling, you need an 8-ounce package of cream cheese. It says 1/2 cup of sugar. I do have a 1/2 cup of sugar in here, and 1 egg. So this is the filling. And then this is the blueberry part of it. It calls for 1 pint of blueberries, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, which again I sifted. And it calls also for a 1/2 cup of sugar. I did not quite put a 1/2 cup of sugar in there because with all the sugar in here, it's got more than enough for my part. So this is slightly less than 1/2 cup of sugar. Okay, so what we're going to do first is work on the crust part of it. Now this says to mix all the ingredients together and cut the butter in. Well, since my butter is already grated, I'm going to go ahead and add my flour.
Shouldn't take a whole lot to cut it in.
Now, and y'all, I'm just going to do like I do with my biscuits. I'm just going to use my hands to work it together. Well, I'll put that. Ain't Piggy sweet. He's going to take that right there for me so I don't have to mess that bowl up. Let me grab me a little paper towel here, y'all.
Paper cowie.
A paper towel.
Paper cowie.
All right. This is what I've got in the bowl. Y'all can see that, I hope.
Yep, they saw it.
All right, so this is.
I can see it, so I'm sure on a bigger screen they'll see it just that.
And it says you want to mix this together until it's a crumble. It's not going to be a smooth dough. It's going to be more like a crumble. And with crumbles, you want something like pea-sized pieces, maybe. It's been a long time since I've made this. I don't think I've ever made it for Piggy. I know I made it for my mom.
Gonna be something new that she's done before that I'm gonna finally get to try.
Well, I've gone back through my cookbook that I wrote. Wrote down the recipes for, and I call it my cookbook Bible. And this is supposed to be mixed together until, like I said, it's a coarse crumble.
That's like her cast iron skillet. That's something Piggy don't mess with.
Yeah. And that's fine. I mean, we all have certain things in our kitchens that we do and we use and that nobody else is allowed to touch. Miss Joy Stewart, her cast iron. Nobody can mess with her cast iron except for Randy, I think it is.
Yeah, but she still eyeballs him real hard while he's using it just to make sure he learns good.
Okay. Now this, for my part, this right here is what takes the longest. Is getting this right here mixed up. Because it's basically all this mix. And if you want to use a mixer or something else, I mean, you're more than welcome to. It's your kitchen, your rules. Just remember that. It's just, I have found in cooking that when you're trying to mix crumbles, it's best to mix it by hand. It did say that you can use a pastry cutter or 2 forks, but that's if you use the cubed butter. Again, mine was already shredded.
The equivalent of that, so like something like woodworking, is you can use power planers and drills and this, that, and the other thing, but it does not give you the feel for the texture and the way things are going
Right.
like it does when you're hand sanding or hand planing a piece of wood.
Okay.
So that's what I correlate that to.
Now this right here is like a coarse crumble. And, that's what we're going for, is a coarse crumble. Now it says to put half of the mixture, press it down into the bottom of the pan. And you're going to reserve the other half. So
That'll go on top.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it will. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball it a little bit. We'll call that half.
So basically, it's kind of like making a sandwich.
Basically, that's why it's called a bar.
Ah.
It is a blueberry cream cheese bar.
Well, you know about that.
And I already had my oven preheated to 375 degrees. And we're going to bake this portion for 8 minutes. And then we'll take it out and let it slightly cool. And we'll put the cream cheese mixture and the blueberries on it and then finish with the topping. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the oven and I'm going to let it bake for 8 minutes. Like that. And we got 8 minutes. Now I'm going to wash my hands real quick and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. And it says to start with the cream cheese mixture, but y'all, I'm going to mix up the blueberries first. Let them sit. Kind of put a little piece of butter in there. And mix together the blueberries, the cornstarch, and the sugar, and you're going to set it aside. And again, it called for 1 pint. And that's what's there. And I was looking at those, I put them in. Those are nice, they're fresh, clean. Mix the sugar in on top of that. And you put the cornstarch in. And you take and you stir this together. Making sure you coat the blueberries with the sugar and the cornstarch.
That's a damn flavor time.
But
That's sugar on me.
oh, put some sugar on me? Oh, okay.
I think that's damn flavor.
I don't know. I've heard the song. I don't know who sings it. I don't know nothing about a lot of stuff. Yes, y'all, I went back to using my hands because all that right there is kind of down at the bottom. And if you're wondering about that, it sweetens the blueberries, and the cornstarch will help thicken that when it's in the oven, the juices that come out of the blueberries.
So it won't be so runny.
Right, so we're going to set that aside. And put that, Piggy, I'm going to go ahead and give you this and this because I don't need that. And now we get to play with power tools.
Power tools.
Yep, power tools.
Like we discussed one time before. They power tools in the kitchen just like they is in the shop.
That's it. You have hand mixers, you have blenders, you have food processors.
You got stuff that will mess you up.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to go ahead and plug this up. Well, if I can get that going there. This is what I usually have Piggy do for me, is open this right here, but I think I can get it this time, y'all. I got the last one I did, so I thought.
It can't. I get it.
I think I'm going to get it, y'all. Woo-hoo.
She got it. She got it.
I did.
Yeah.
I think it was heart foot, yeah.
No, it's a little bit. She's back there at the door.
Oh, okay. I'll get Piggy that right there to throw away for me.
After I rinse it.
And what I plan on doing now is I'm just going to kind of break that up a little bit. Got it started, so what I'm going to do is put my egg in here. Give me just a sec, Pig.
I just got it there when you're ready.
All right, do that. Now I'm going to mix this up. That egg gives us a little bit of moisture to this to help it get creamed up. And y'all, that is creamed. We have about 3 minutes left on the crust.
Y'all know what Piggy gonna do.
So what we're going to do is take a quick break. When the crust comes out, I'm going to let it cool for about a few minutes, and then we'll come back and put this together.
Oh, man. All right, folks. Duh.
All right. This has already been out of the oven for a little while. I went ahead and took it out, let it cool. And now that it has cooled, I'm going to put the cream cheese mixture on top of the bottom crust. And basically, I'm just going to scrape all this out. There we go.
So why bake that part of it for just a little bit first?
To have it started so you have a firm start to it, because it's going to have to
Firm
bake
foundation.
a firm foundation. Yeah, you're not trying to
And it
spread
won't,
this.
and it won't
Melt
melt
down
into
it. Right.
the dough itself. And
Right.
okay, I get it.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like when I make my mom's cranberry crisp. I bake the bottom of it for about 5 to 8 minutes to get it set. And that's basically what you're doing, is setting the bottom of the crust so that it's not going to bleed through, and that it will have a firm crust to it. Because if you don't, it will be a wet crust, and you don't want that. Because this is supposed to be a bar. It is not supposed to be a pudding.
It is. I don't see the signs and the neon and jukebox. And
All right, Mr. Smarty Pants.
You know me.
Yes, I does.
I gotta be me.
Yes, you does. All right.
Oh boy. Piggy's about to have another dish to wash.
Yes, he is. Fixing to have about 2 or 3 of them to wash. All right. And you see I've got that. I've just spread that all over that crust. And now we're going to take and we're going to spread the blueberries in here.
Piggy loves blueberry.
And the cornstarch and sugar mix is, as you can tell, is coming out with the blueberries.
Because you know he found his thrill on Blueberry Hill, right?
Oh, that was B.B. King. The song?
Oh, B.B. King.
B.B. King sang that song.
King of the Blues.
Mm-hmm. And that's, like I said, I'm just kind of straightening these out. Make sure that there's a good layer of the blueberries a little bit all over. Okay. And now you put the rest of the crumble on top. And you don't have to press this down. You just sprinkle this on top.
Oh, okay.
And with the butter and egg and flour. And this could probably be made keto friendly. I mean, you could use...
they make the different types of flours and other such things.
I'm sure you could use like almond flour or something like that.
Right.
And if you wanted to use a sweetener instead of sugar, you would just use the equivalent amount of sweetener.
Miss Rita would probably know some of the stuff you can use to make it keto friendly.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, you know, there's certain things like, you know, you could probably like when I made the diabetic cheesecake, I used the sweetener for the whipped topping instead of using sugar.
Right.
And I used just a little bit less than the equivalent of what it said on the box.
Right.
Okay. When you piggy that, now this is what it's going to look like before I put it in the oven. And I believe it said to bake this for 20 to 30, let's see. Bake it 30 to 40 minutes. I'm going to try it for 30 minutes. And if I have to add time to it, I will. And then get up here and put this in the oven. Okay, we got that right at 30 minutes. We'll be back when that comes out. Or if I have to add another 10 minutes, we're back when it comes out then. And may wait until waited for the 2-hour mark. I don't know. I'll make sure. I'll show it to you when I bring it out of the oven. Then we'll have to wait another 2 hours before we can eat it.
Where's my fork?
There's your fork.
Oh, goody. Danny Stone, there you go. The word by fork.
Y'all, I apologize. I forgot to come back after I took this out of the oven. I was busy doing something else. But it's been about hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes or so since I took it out. I put it in the refrigerator to let it cool.
And the piggy is ready. He's been chomping at the bit.
And the piggy is ready.
Yeehaw.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this right here and I'm going to cut hopefully all the way through that. I rarely use this cake pan.
Try that one.
I don't need that. And I got this. So thank you.
You don't get it. I sharpened on that one, folks.
I know you did. Do you want a third or do you want a half? Never mind. Y'all, I don't know why I ask these questions. I know the answers.
Piggy is a piggy. So y'all take a guess. Put in the comments what you think.
Okay, I got it. Now I know I put butter on that. I just couldn't get that down in there. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's get it out. It's always the hardest part. I tell y'all what. I'm gonna do it this way, maybe.
Kind of like that song. Break it up, youth. Y'all know the rest.
No, I don't know that one.
Hard to do.
Oh, okay. Like that. And it's gonna be like everything else. First page probably gonna fall apart, but you know what?
Put it on my plate. I'll eat it anyway.
I'm like this about y'all. If something don't mess up in my kitchen, there's something wrong.
There you go. Probably needed a skinnier spatula to get down in there.
Probably did, but you know what?
Oh, yeah. Y'all look at that.
Let me turn this around.
Well, y'all just look at that. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, sorry. Right there. I don't know what you can see on that one. Right there, you can see pretty good, I think.
Oh, I got them in there. I got them in there.
You got them in there?
There you go.
They got it?
I done got it.
There you go, Piggy. There's your fork. There's my fork. And I'm going to eat that little bite right there.
Folks, this is one of those, I ain't waiting on her.
That crust is good. As you can see, I got the blueberries, I got the crust, I got the filling.
There it is. Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And here it goes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Man.
Yeah, I gotta have another about that. That's good stuff.
It gets cooled off a little bit more, it'd be even better.
Yeah. But that's good, y'all.
Hang on, let me zoom in on that farm.
That's good.
I can't tell if that's blurry in there or not. Put your hand more behind it. Like this.
Like that?
Yeah, that got it.
All right. Mm. Good stuff. Yeah. Thank you for watching my video.
Oh, my.
If you hadn't tried it, you ought to try it. It's really good.
Uh-huh.
Have a good day. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Where's my fork?